Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
With polls showing slipping support for health care reform and a newly emboldened Republican Party in Washington, the president was a man on a mission. He called the press conference to deliver a message to the American public that health care reform is needed, and it is needed today.
We just can't afford what we're doing right now.
He said the goal is to make affordable health insurance available to as many Americans as possible and to cut the price tag of medical care for both individuals and the government, which subsidizes coverage for the elderly and the poor.
If we do not control these costs, we will not be able to control our deficit. If we do not reform health care, your premiums and out-of-pocket costs will continue to skyrocket. If we don't act, 14,000 Americans will continue to lose their health insurance every single day.
The president said he told Congress to get him legislation by August because without a deadline, nothing gets done in Washington.
So I'm confident that if we just keep at it, we keep working, we're diligent, we're honest, if we take criticisms that are out there and modify whatever plans are already working through Congress so that it meets those concerns and those criticisms, that we can arrive at a bill that is going to improve the lives of the American people.
But Republicans say he is moving much too fast. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
We saw with the stimulus, the effort to rush and spend, what can happen if you jam major legislation through before people have an opportunity to understand what's in it.
And House Republican Leader John Boehner.
But I think as Americans look up today, what they see is a big government takeover of health care that's on the table and a plan that frankly, they don't support.
The president told reporters it is all politics as usual from the Republicans, noting some have said they want health care reform to mark the downfall of Barack Obama. He said the debate is not about him, but about all those affected by the health care crisis.
This is about every family, every business, and every taxpayer who continues to shoulder the burden of a problem that Washington has failed to solve for decades.
This was the president's first formal news conference since taking office, where not a single foreign policy issue was raised. Almost all the questions dealt with health care, a sign of the high level of interest in the matter, not just in Washington, but around the country. Paula Wolfson, VOA News, the White House.